welcome to Star Stop, and today is a star-studded lineup. I'll tell you why. Because every time I see this guy, I want his shoes, I want his jacket, I want his shades every single day. If there's somebody who has an enviable wardrobe, it has to be Badshah. Thanks, buddy, for joining us.
Thanks, man. Thank you so much.
Style runs in his blood, and I get a headache every time I see her dance. There's just too much talent in there. You know, I get a headache when I see her in the gym, which I no longer go. It's too much. You do so much. Lauren, thank you so much for joining us.
You get a headache when you...
Yeah, because I'm going... one of those ones. So before I come to Badshah, you have just never given up on A, what you've loved, B, shifted countries. Well, it's a huge jump, but you've kept whatever you wanted to do there. So what is it? Is it just the discipline that allows you to break your bones and continue dancing and then going to the gym and then continue coming back? What is it?
I only know how to go like 500%. Like at the gym, people tell me, will you stop working out for like everybody in the gym?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know. Like I'm competitive too, so I like to kick
that we've noticed in the gym. But it's not just lifting up the weights. So have you, like, as a kid, were you always like this?
Yeah, I don't know. I see a lot, like there's a lot I want to do. There's still a lot more to go, so I'm just climbing.
And you're in the most competitive industry in the world. And it's not like Hollywood or somewhere else, you know, where they respect a lot more. Here, it's not just about the respect. No matter how big you get, it's always about, listen, I've still done 20 more films than you. That's how this is here. Have you felt that in the last, say, 4 years that you've been here?
No, I feel happy about being in my own space, and especially the last couple months, it's been really fun. I did Badshah's video Mercy. I did another one with Faisal Puria. I'm doing a TV show with Benny Deol. You know, a couple of my best friends are musicians, so I'm kind of in this whole like music space.
You're in the zone right now.
Which I really love. Like, I guess if I could choose one really big thing that I want to do, is probably choreograph your next tour.
Choreograph is next tour, but I have to come to you. So first of all, before I come to any of your musical talents, so I'm from Delhi University, bro.
Wow.
No, there's no wow. You're in St. Stephen's, bro.
No,
listen, I have to get to this.
Okay.
So those who don't know, this is the #1 institute in the world. And the thing is, the cutoffs, even in today's day and age, I passed out 15 years ago, are still in the 90 gazillion %. And if you talk about IITs in this country, this man here, this engineer here, went into the foremost institute and did maths. Even if you didn't excel at it, doesn't matter, you got in. With what quota, bro? Even if you got in. So were you always so brilliant with numbers? Now you can't be shy on this account.
There's a few things, like, you know, let's put them in order chronologically. So I passed out from my school. And I went to St. Stephen's for 2 months.
Yeah, but that's still awesome, man.
That is awesome.
St. Stephen's campus is amazing. You know, we used to stand outside, so I got into Hindu, which is opposite it.
Again. So
I did economics honors then. I used to just look at St. Stephen's and I used to go, this is a college in Delhi.
But then Stephen's and Hindu used to have a rivalry.
Yeah, but it was like Zameen Asman ka farak. Okay, so I just went like, And then I shifted into South Campus later and went to Venki. But knowing St. Stephen's, did you feel like a chip on the shoulder when you got in?
Of course, yeah. I mean, probably that's the only reason why I was like, you know, I went there. But then after 2 months, I dropped out because I had to go to this engineering college in Chandigarh, which is PEC, Punjab Engineering College. And I had completed my engineering from there. So yeah, but the Stephen's fact...
You left St. Stephen's, which is a big deal, man. Were you always like, were you impulsive? Have you always been impulsive?
I didn't leave St. Stephen's. My parents made me leave that college because they thought, you know, I'm doing... So there's a lot of difference between a B.Tech and a BSc. So, you know, you're supposed to be a B.Tech if you're from a middle-class family and if you have to feel prestigious about yourself. So I had to be an engineer. I couldn't just be a graduate, and yeah, that's it.
Well, then you became an engineer and then you left everything and you started doing music as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
What do your parents say now?
They're like, fine, yeah.
No, now that you've like become this global superstar, do they acknowledge that?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, okay, it's fine, you're on TV, it's fine.
Their son's name is Badshah.
Yeah, it's fine.
And they have people standing outside wanting to take autographs. Do they understand that? Selfies and autographs obsession?
They do, and you know, when sometimes I go home, and there's always a bunch of kids sitting in my house having Coke and cakes, you know, because my mom's like, you know, all right, come in.
Tell me if I'm wrong, but I bet people go up to your parents and ask them for selfies,
Of course,
right?
yeah.
So your mother's like the Punjabi lady with the very hospitable household.
Yeah.
But when you go out for dinners with your family, and when it's Badshah screaming away, Do you still react just like that? Like, yeah, just give me a second. I'll just be back in 1 second and just quickly sign and come back?
Yeah, I do that.
Really?
Yeah, I just, yeah, I do that.
So I've heard that about you. You're awesome in front of a camera and you're in front of a mic, but you haven't got used to your stardom yet. Is that true?
Yeah,
How do you get used to it, though?
I don't know. A lot of people do. Like, you know, it's like as if they figured it out now. Okay, this is the way I'm supposed to be. Then they switch off.
Yeah. I still am not able to do that. I still don't know when to switch it on, switch it off. So
What about your shows? Whenever you're performing with your shows?
That's my job. Like, that's my passion. So whenever I go out there, I just perform. And I don't go up there as a star. I think I go up there as a performer every time.
Yeah. You know, I think I've kind of figured you out a bit, though, because when it's just like a conversation like this or we're hanging out, it's very low-key. Like, he's insanely down to earth.
He's barely audible.
But then on stage, larger than life. And then actually I was watching Mercy on the big screen last night. And I haven't told you this before, but you're really kick-ass in front of the camera. Like, you go like right into the camera.
But that's really the thing with rappers. A lot of them know how to use a camera more than singers. I think the first time I saw in the Vanilla Sky, that generation time, you saw them go into the camera, like MC Hammer all used to go in a lot more. In the Tupac generation, they used to do that a lot more than any other singers. And you know, this in front of a camera was the first thing that rappers used to do. Is that how you all started off as well, and that's why you all got more comfortable?
You know, maybe rappers have this dual personality because, you know, they need to vent a lot of things out, whether it's their own story or whether it's a story they're living vicariously through somebody else, or whether they're just trying to, you know, tell you any story. So, you know, they're more articulate, there are more nuances when otherwise I think they're just normal human beings.
Yeah, but who have a lot of venting out to do. Have you ever tried rapping? I used to always find it very aggressive.
She's actually listening to a lot of hip hop, and she's always rapping.
But yeah, so because you're a dancer.
Honestly, I'm deathly afraid of singing and rapping and all this. Like, I used to dance. I used to be in the car, like in the NSYNC days, the dun dun dun, and it would look like I was having seizures in the back of my mother's car, and you couldn't stop me from performing.
So then what happened when you grew up?
So what happened was I was in the car and I was singing at the top of my lungs, and my brother, he's just a super smart. He's in the U.S. Air Force, and he's very like this, and he just yelled at me and said I had the worst voice of all time, and I went, oh.
It's not the usual hardcore, loud Badshah song too. It's really mellow, it's really chilled, which is not a space that I see too much rapping in India. You know, rapping in India is very aggressive. It's got to be out there and giving a message. In the West, a lot of rapping is also like, what's up, yo? I'm talking to you about something, 1 or 2, 4. You know, that's how you started rapping. So, was this like the thought, you know, when you wanted to make Mercy?
It was a conscious effort. It was done on purpose. But, so, I made the beat first, which was sounding completely different from what Loungy, but completely different from whatever I've done in the past or whatever I've heard, which is going on these days. So I figured, obviously, you know, I figured out the hardcore, the aggressive rapping won't go along with it. So I had to keep my vocals mellow as well. Because when you rap, you have to make sure that your rap sounds like an instrumental to the song. Like, it should add another layer of an instrument on the song. It shouldn't sound very much different from the beat you're doing it on.
Yeah, how difficult is it to get the words right? Everyone thinks, you know, like, rap to main bhi kar sakta hu, 4 shabd hi to bolne.
It's actually pretty difficult. There's actually
like rewrites and rewrites and rewrites.
Do you write at all?
I do write. Yeah, I do write my own. All my stuff I write my own, or write on my own.
Or does it come like that, like?
So the more organic it is, the more better it is for the song.
Have you done face-offs like this show, like Eminem's movie that I'd seen where you've done
the rap battles?
Yeah, rap battles.
No, I haven't done.
I love this thing.
The only rap battles that I've done are with my sister and my cousins.
And who wins?
They win.
Really?
Why haven't you all done a rap? Did you all never discuss rap when you all were shooting on set?
I told you I don't rap.
No, you could have talked to him privately.
You could have won.
You walk in with Baadshah. And you don't talk about rap with him. What are you talking about? His shades? Actually, those are also cool.
I don't rap. What do you mean talk about rap? Or
just
rap?
Say, how do you do it? Or, you know, how did you figure this out? Like, if I walked up to you, I'd say, wow, how do you dance? I wouldn't say, okay, Lauren, where'd you get that coffee from?
Okay, which is your favorite rap song?
What's this Macklemore right now?
Yeah.
There's this Macklemore one because it has this like clap beat in it that I love. What's it called?
So I don't know this.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Just because it's got that groove that
So do you also look at music, the ones that you can groove to a lot more, and then you start moving to it? Is that how you are?
Oh, for sure. I see a full picture in my head.
She's always moving.
Yeah, I know. I don't stop. It's kind of annoying.
But it's nice even in the video, that I see. So you start alone, and then a lot of
what I love about the video, sorry to cut you off, but we didn't have that much choreography, and it was all like rushed to get there and get up on the plane.
Just
and,
do your thing.
Yeah, and I love that the most about this one because it's so cool and there's so much like swag and it's all completely natural. We were just being like in the moment. But I didn't tell you this also because I was on the wing of the plane and I was really shit scared for a second.
Because it's high.
Yeah. And the drone's like all going around, my hair is going like this and stuff, and you have to act sexy on like the wing of a plane, just so random. And I was like, where do I get this inspiration? Who would I flirt to? There was like this drone in my head. And then Badshah was like on the ground in the car over there, and I could just see like through his shades and stuff. I was like, okay, I got this. It was my inspiration. You didn't even know it.
So I have to say this incident to you. I don't know, you obviously won't know this. So we were on the plane sitting this far, and you didn't have your shades on, you were sleeping. And I sat in the entire flight from Delhi to Bombay. When I landed, and you put your shades on, I went, oh.
When did this happen?
This was last year. And you know what happened? So when we were exiting, and the air hostesses all stood up, and they were like this. I was like, oh, I didn't even ask him or speak to him because he was sleeping.
Okay,
So I said, so I was right next door. I said, should I speak to him now? No, because with it's like a part of your personality now, your shades, man.
Yeah.
So if you kept a side parting and you didn't wear your shades on, you might even be able to walk through Chandigarh halfway.
That's what I do.
No way.
I'm telling you.
No way.
Yeah, because it's like Badshah and the big shades.
Yeah, exactly.
So how did that come about? Is that like your bling?
I don't know. I mean, I love shades.
Yeah.
And yeah, exactly. That's also my bling because I don't wear a lot of bling.
Yeah.
But it happens with me a lot whenever I'm at the airports.
Yeah.
When people spot me, somehow manage to spot me without my shades. They're like, Paji picture. I'm like, okay. And they're like, no, wear your shades.
Are you serious?
Yeah. They're like, serious, no, wear your shades. I'm like, तूने मुझे पहचान लिया तो सब पहचान नहीं पाजी बच्चे मानेंगे नहीं आप बादशाह.
Oh my God.
So I have to,
I'd
wear
be able
my
to tell
shades.
you out with your walk though. There's like too much swag in that walk to
I
for you
think
to just be a normal person.
I'm just too tired to walk. Probably that's why. And planes are the only place where I get to sleep.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of work going on.
Yeah, because this is Badshah. The air hostess comes and says, would you like anything? No, I'm going to go to sleep and wake up in 2 hours. Thank you very much. And I was like, he's really doing a lot of events, man. But I have to ask you, how many pairs do you have?
Too many to count.
What about you? Are you into things at home? Do you have a lot of...
I have a lot of things.
Do you have a lot of shades? Do you wear it?
No, not so much. So if you want to retire 1 or 2 or 4.
But what's your pet item to go to?
Shoes. I've got shoes that I don't wear. Like Tom Cruise gave me a pair of shoes and they're personalized.
Once you just stop right there.
Exactly.
That's
it. You got the moment of the interview.
This is the beauty of
we can go home now.
I'm at an international set. Tom Cruise, the Tom Cruise.
We don't need to promote
just tell him that I think that, I've grown up. So I'm in that generation, right? Days of Thunder.
But so I don't touch them. They're there. I've got a shoe shrine.
So why did you get any shoes?
I taught him dance for a month for some performance he did. So he was very nice. He gave me many gifts and stuff, but the shoes were my favorite. So they just stay in the shop.
Let's stick with Tom Cruise a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
Teaching a superstar like that over there, do they realize that they are global phenomena? Yes, we have our Bollywood stars are global phenomena too, but him especially is at another level.
He is on another level, and he taught me so much because he is such a huge star, but he greeted every single person in the room. He came up to me. He knows so much, and he's way, way, way above me, but he came up to me and was like, how do I do this? What do you think about this and that? And we could collaborate and work together. It was the best month.
Was this before he jumped on the couch or after?
Much after.
Much after. When you come back and every time you get ready for a new song, Badshah, do you get worried about the comparisons that people will make? Because mushkil ho jata hai. India is a very judgmental country. Yeah. They always say, yaar, ye rap theek chal raha hai, ye rap theek nahi chal raha hai. Suddenly your rise to stardom was very quick.
Yeah.
Suddenly 3 months back they knew you as somebody.
Yeah.
And 3 months later, you're like the everybody.
Yeah.
So how did that change in your entire life? Yeah. How do you handle that part?
I don't take it too seriously, and I still don't believe half of the things people say, including you. No disrespect.
I got it right here. So I can't even tell you the number of views right now because by the time this interview is aired, it'll be like gazillions.
Yeah, exactly. But that's true.
So even 30% discount on those views, it's still a lot.
Numbers don't lie, so that's good. But I still don't take these things seriously. Nor do I take success, nor do I take failures seriously. It's just that I am here to make music. It's going to sound pretty cliched, but you know, cliches are the way to success probably. You have to work hard, you have to keep working hard.
Yeah, actually the path is very boring. Most of the
path
time.
is, but you know, if you enjoy the process, it's all good. And I love making music, and I love pushing the boundaries. So I've been criticized a lot for a lot of things, but that's fine because I know at the end of the day, you're listening to my songs. आप रात को जाते हो, मैं रात को पार्टी में मेरे गाने सुनते हो. But in the morning, you become this intellectual guy. On the computer, say, nahi.
Did you reply to your YouTube comments?
No, I don't.
Love and hate together.
It takes so much time.
No, I don't. No. Yeah, but sometimes I do on Twitter or on Facebook.
But see, if you're not criticized at all, like, I don't think you're doing it right.
Yeah.
Like, if everyone loves you, if it's all like cheese and
But
stuff.
sometimes you know that you've made a bad song. Sometimes you know that you've made a bad song, and that's fine. Then and when you know when people come to you and tell you, nah, man, that's a bad song. I'm like, I know, man. I know that's a bad song. But you know, sometimes you just have to surrender to the demands of the bigger and more influential people because you know you're a part of this industry. Yeah. But sometimes you know you really put your hard work. Like this video, like a lot of people don't know, we've worked so hard.
So hard.
So hard to make this video. It sounds easy, you know, dancing on the wing of an airplane, but you know, when you have to realize that even when the plane is stationary, the wing is still like 2 stories high.
And it's a plane.
It's a plane.
Yeah, it's still a plane.
No, it was hilarious because they put these tapes here and they were like, Lauren, do not go this side or that side because the thing slopes. It slopes and I'll tumble, and they're like, we'll get you insurance. I'm like, but if I tumble to my death, it's
but
worthless.
you know, she's done a phenomenal job, and we had to fly her to London twice because we couldn't shoot the video in one go because there were rains. There was a lot of money that went down the range, and then we had to book another.
Is she troublesome to shoot with?
What?
Is she troublesome to shoot with at all?
No. She was actually coordinating a lot of things. Really? She was actually managing a lot of things.
I ended up trying to be a boss. I don't know why, but I'm like, no, this should be like this, and it's like choreography.
And you surrender at that point in time when she's.
I'm just sitting in the car.
But it's all out of love.
Exactly.
I want to see the bigger picture, and I want to help.
So are you a director in your mind?
Yeah. A director, a choreographer, and I can't help it. And I like to collaborate with people. So, and I've just done it a lot. Like in the US, I choreographed and I assisted people, and I love that. And it's just all for the bigger picture.
Isn't the process a little? Steven Spielberg had once said in an interview where for anyone to become a director in Hollywood, you got to start from being a spot boy, and that's the way it works up.
Yeah.
Everyone has to know every single job on it, and that's the reason why the respect of labor is a lot higher when you go out there. You know, in India, you pretty much start off as an Indian.
Yeah, I don't love that whole thing where it's like, I want to be a director, I want to be this and stuff. And it's, I mean, abroad, what I love the most is like the person that's doing that one job, like just that one job, that one thing that they're doing, they've studied forever doing it and stuff. So that I'd like to see more here.
The experience of directing Tom Cruise always comes in there, yeah? Yes, our Facebook friends, ये Tom Cruise को direct करके आई हैं, बहुत कमाल की. Now, before we do go, how can I have you here and not do the cliche thing?
Yeah.
Rap.
Which is,
you know what I mean. Let's rap and then we'll say bye-bye.
Okay. So I'll do this, I'll do Mercy.
Obviously, yeah.
एक कोने में था बैठा जब मुझे वो दिखी थी वो सबसे अलग थी वो सबसे हंसी आंखें मेरी फिर उसकी आंखों से जा मिली एक बारी दो बारी फिर निकली हंसी एक हाथ हवा विच दूजे च गलास ते मैनू नहीं पता सी गलास च की बट हौली हौली लक नू घुमा के नचदी Like so sexy. Yeah, she knows the lyrics. ओ तकदी मैनू मैं तकदा ओनू माहौल में टेंशन बढ़ने लगी खुदा की कसम ना कभी मैंने पी हाँ फिर भी थोड़ी थोड़ी चढ़ने लगी रुका ना गया मैं गया ओदे को I said I wanna talk ओ कहंदी मैनू बोल मैं ओदे नेड़े जाके ओनू पुछया baby do you freak like you dance cause you dance like a pro
It's like hypnotic. It's like you're going to a trance. No wonder he does this. This is like the little drug that he puts in there, you know. Like do you use that? Is there a certain number of beats that you would end up using that ends up hitting the right chord sometimes?
There are certain scientifically there are certain notes.
Yeah.
There that put in a certain way take you in a zone.
Yeah, that's why psychedelic trance used to work a lot over the years. And they used to say that, you know, the beats were there.
And
anyway.
That's an advantage of being an engineer. You sit and you study.
Matt's for 2 months in St. Stephen's College. He moved out of there, man. He moved out of St. Stephen's College, not on his own will. Thanks, guys, for joining me.
Thank you, man.
It was a real pleasure.
It was a pleasure.
And see you soon. Bye-bye to our Facebook viewers. And like I said, make sure that you get onto the B4U Entertainment YouTube channel. You can check it out there. And bye-bye on Star Stop. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye and take care.